Is we on? Is we on? Man. Look at me, lipstick on my teeth, damn. What's up? If things look different, that's because y'all told me what you wanted and what kind of girl would I be if I didn't perform faithfully? And anyway, you get the point. Welcome to season 4, Insecure Dissection. I am your host, JustLatasha. Things look hella different because you requested for me to provide certain things. And who am I to not listen? Huh? Who am I to not listen? So there's an element you asked for, and I heard you. There's an element you asked for, and I heard you. Are y'all excited? This is my first time working in this capacity. Forgive the delay. We are on a 20-second delay because I am on Zoom. But I have y'all comments next to me while I'll control things over here with you. So we're still together. It's just gonna be a little different this time. And I actually wish that I found this out earlier, okay? All right. Welcome. I just want to give people a moment to get into the room. We do start at 6 prompt. We are very prompt in our delivery and our live stream. I thank each and every person who's here. If you guys haven't done so yet, please follow me on social media. I've been seeing all your tags, all your insecure opinions, all your color theories. You know, as soon as the episode goes off, y'all gets to tagging me and y'all DMing me and y'all doing all this really cool stuff and having this really great conversation. And it just makes me so excited for this moment right here to engage with you all live. So if you're not following me on Twitter at JustLatasha404 or Instagram at JustLatasha, you're missing out. There's so much more conversation, so much more content. And also I am gearing up to release a production, my sketch comedy series called JustLatasha's Interactions. Until we are able to go into production, until New York City really opens from up under the Rona, we do have content going out. Last week, I went live on the show page, the Interactions Instagram show page, and I discussed dating while Black and bisexual with a gorgeous, beautiful Black bisexual model by the name of Redbone Man that came and talked to us. And we had a full hour of our very vulnerable, honest, truthful, transparent experience while dating while bi and Black, which was huge. If you're not following the show page, we are on Instagram and Twitter at Interactions, INNR Actions. I am planning something super special that is interactive next week. So once I confirm the details on that, I will be more than happy to let you all know. And as you guys know, next week is the season finale, y'all. The season finale of Insecure. So many of you love the dissections just for what you learn about TV. So many of you tell me how much you watch TV differently now because of these dissections. You watch film differently now because of these dissections. So what I've decided to do is offer a tier for anyone who wants to continue deep dive into your favorite films and TV. There is a Patreon tier, patreon.com/JustLatasha, where I'm doing an hour full of a dissection on a feature film, on a TV show. And I think the first one that I'll be doing this month is Hereditary, which is a complicated, complex horror, grief, drama narrative. And Hereditary is absolutely one of my favorite movies. I think it's a perfect movie. So if you guys want to deep dive into the director's eye, the critical lens, as you love doing right here on Insecure, I will definitely be doing that for Hereditary, but you gotta sign up for the tier on Patreon. Shout out to Adriana and Kenya, who I will be working with one-on-one. They signed up for the Send Your Script tier on my Patreon. I will be working with them personally on the scripts that they wrote to give them feedback on character, dialogue, scene building, plot structure, all of that. But a lot of you just love TV. You don't write, that's okay. A lot of you just love TV. If you want extra JustLatasha content for $5 on Patreon, we get an extra stream a week every Sunday, the Boozy Brunch Sunday. We tore everybody up yesterday, if you missed it. Okay, don't get FOMO. Don't do me dirty. Sign up on patreon.com/JustLatasha. For $5, you get an extra stream on Sundays, real intimate, small room, and we go ahead and go ham. Everybody is seen, everybody is heard, and we have a good time while we have a drink. So is we ready? Is we ready? I see y'all going off. What up, Christina, Mara, Danielle, Adriana's in here, my patron, Bernice, CJ, another friend of mine, Shy. Thank you so much, Laura, for putting in, for being a moderator for this channel and putting in the links all the time. Everybody say hi to Shy with the little screwdriver wrench next to her name. Always a great moderator. And she ain't even in America. She ain't even here. Her hours are totally different. She really be just in here just for the love of it. And I thank her so much. What up, L. Jones? All right, I see y'all. Looks like we're ready. So I'm excited. Here we go. It's my first time doing this, so I'm ready. I'm super ready. I'm super ready. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. Uh-oh. Bear with me, y'all. I don't know where it's at. You know what's crazy? I knew it was gonna do this as soon as, here we go. Look at me being technologically advanced. Thank you guys for all the compliments. I think we on. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm waiting to see if it popped up here, and it did. Baby, how do I? Did that do it? See, I don't want to. Ooh, how do I control it now? Bitch. Ooh, bitch. Okay, let me see. Dang, how do I, we gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it. Screw, I'm doing it this way, okay? We got the visuals. What did I say? What did I say? We do have the visuals. I studied for y'all. I learned for y'all. I stepped my cookies up for y'all. Here we go. HBO Insecure. I see y'all going off. I see y'all. All right. Y'all know she's a slut, she a hoe, she a freak. Got a different slide every day of the week. It's cool, I wanna play the rush on you. This has to let you know I'm insecure on you. Oh, insecure, I am a slut whore, a freak for an opening shot. And I wanna start here. The Vouch, the return of the Vouch. It's return of the Vouch. Return of the Vouch. This is the full circle moment for Issa and Lawrence. All right, we have made it from beginning to end, and possibly a new beginning, a new start here. This couch has so much symbolism. This couch means so much, but I just want to pay attention to how everything is set up. All right. Let's take. I don't know if this is the painting that they brought from last episode, right over here, but they didn't draw any attention to it. It didn't seem to have any symbolism, but the colors here have been so prominent between last episode and this episode. This color scheme right here has meant everything. And I just feel like this just demonstrates how it takes messiness, it takes rage, it takes a little fallout to get to a new place. This painting right here in between these two shows that all it takes just to get to a new place with someone that you love in a relationship that you expect. But something really, really interesting is right here. We got this empty seat right in between them. Who the hell's sitting there? Okay. Who the hell is sitting there? All right. We have some unfinished business. We have some people lurking in the background. It's empty, but the space is taken. There's a third party for both of them equally. There's a third party. So what are the loose ends that we're going to have to get rid of? Lawrence, everybody take a look at Lawrence, please. He's in front of an open door. Baby, he's got an exit. to not be tempted fully by this space, but he has an out and it's looking bright. There is a bright future that he could choose. Are we going to exit? Or are we going to stay here right where our history began? He has a choice to make. Let's look at this fashion, baby. Blue and green are going to be playing such a heavy role in this episode right here. The water and the earth, the water and the growth, huh? I water you, the plants, okay? They are aligned, and they're in the same space, sharing the same history, looking at the same future, but have different POVs, different points of views. I'm here with you. I finally see you. We paid the price to get here together, but we still are carrying our own points of view. How Issa may be seeing him and the situation and how he is seeing her can be two totally different things, okay? And what I loved about this opening scene, baby, they made love. Thank you, guys. They fucked. Can I say a bad word here? They fucked. Forgive me, guys. I do want to shout out everyone who's giving to a super chat. Thank you, L. Jones. Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you, Crispy Noan, who always holds me down, Crispy Noan. He also has a YouTube channel if you guys would check that out as well, Crispy Noan. And thank you, Kendra. I am working from 2 different computers, so I'm trying to check in with the chat and I'm trying to stay on my notes. So once I figure out how to do both of these, baby, let me check out something. Let me see if something switches. Because maybe I can help myself. Maybe I can help myself. Let's see. I think it'll work, guys. Somebody said Condola back. She ain't back. Guys, I think we're okay. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna set something else up here. This might be a lot easier. Give me 1 second. Oh, we gonna do it. Oh, hell yeah, we lit. Y'all, this is my first time trying to do technology, so forgive me. Is that gonna kill me? What is that? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, y'all, I'm excited. I think this works. Baby, I think this works. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, so I can stay in the chat. Here we go. Let's move on. Vouch number 2. I know y'all seen that switch up right there. I know y'all seen it, right? Right here, Issa and Lawrence have switched sides. Yes, there we go. Issa and Lawrence have switched sides. There is a dark exit behind Issa. I'm all about an omen. I'm all about a sign. I'm all about all of that, okay? There is a dark exit behind Issa. However, this is the moment where Issa gets honest. To Lawrence, she is proving that she's on a new path. She ain't just talking about it. She ain't just promising it. Thank you, Snowbet, for the cash donation. That is so kind. She's being about it. Matter of fact, let me step my cookies up, because what did I say before? We know Issa as a what? A liar. We know Issa as a what? A liar. This is the moment where she proves to us and Lawrence that she is a new girl. Lie who? She tells Lawrence about Nathan. She is totally open, totally transparent, and that encourages Lawrence to do the same. You get what you give. When the conversation of Condola pops up, it's a wrap, homie. They're done. So y'all believe that? I just want to turn to y'all real quick. Do y'all believe that Lawrence and Condola are done after all that begging and ringing his phone and chasing him down last episode? Is just that easy? Like they done? They talk about it, it's over? Excuse me? Gabriel 280. Thank you. Grapple, not Gable. Why did I say that? Grapple. Thank you so much. Bernice, I'm sorry, she is such a liar. I don't know what else you want me to say. We have a delay, so I'm waiting for y'all answers about Lawrence. There y'all go. Nope. Bye, Condola. None of y'all believe Lawrence. None of y'all believe Lawrence. I see it. I see it. And to be honest, Lawrence hasn't been forthcoming. There's something, yeah, all y'all saying no. There's something, I don't know. But he says they're done, so all we can do is believe him. And Issa goes ahead and has a scary ass conversation. The what are we? I hate this conversation for women. I swear we look like such punks when this conversation comes up. So like, what are we? Like, are we like together? I hate it. I hate that conversation so much. First question of the night. You guys work just as hard as I do. Here we go. Audience. Is it possible? Is there such thing as moving too fast when there's already so much history? Can you still move too fast when y'all already had 5 years in? Is that possible? Let me wait for y'all. Let me take a sip while I wait for y'all. Okay, some of y'all do believe it's actually over between him and Condola. Forgive the delay. I'm waiting for you guys to answer. It is possible to move too fast, you guys are saying. Even though there's so much history, it is possible to move too fast and jump right into something else. That's most of y'all. All of y'all are saying yes. Yes, because they are brand new people now, Dr. Beauty says. Absolutely, says Kai. What up, Kai? I hear y'all. They moving too fast to me, Kiara said. I hear you. Issa right here is confusing me personally because though she's asking Lawrence for a definition, she's still speaking to him and handling him like he's a fuck boy. Like he's just a fuck option, right? And I feel like that's confusing for relationship definitions and boundaries. You're asking him if he's gonna leave, but if he's just a fuck buddy, why do you care? Take a train, sis. Or you're asking him if he's gonna leave, are you putting that pressure on him to stay for what? Just to have sex with you? Well, if you guys got 5 years and he bought a ring and you guys had closure and you're new people now, Issa, what are you asking for, baby? Say it plain and make it clear. Please, say it plain and make it clear. Next slide. I love this. This is actually really fun. Look at Molly, y'all. Back where? Therapy. Back where? Therapy. And it's so funny that the scene opens this way because we are facing Molly's back. And what do we know about that? What do we know about that? When we cannot see the front of a character, they are hiding their truth and they are hiding a piece of their identity. And I just want to look at how heavy this room is. Look at all that stuff, right? And it's over the patients. It's over where Molly is sitting. This is the weight of the world hanging over their head, hanging over their shoulders. Converse to the therapists who are sitting in that open space with the windows and the sky behind her and that open air. So we have a juxtaposition of what the therapist is giving, what she's bringing to the table, and the load, the heaviness that her patients come into this room and have. And this is what she's supposed to help them find clarity with. Okay? We want look at this. Now this was beautiful. This scene was beautiful, okay? And this has so much relevancy here. Molly is dressed in white. She is a clean slate. She is starting anew. She is branching out, starting anew. But she's on that green couch. She's growing. Our girl is growing. She's expanding. She's ready to get on a new journey, a new path. Take a picture of what's happening right here, though. 2 couches. Just like we saw with Lawrence and Issa is an empty seat. Molly is always bringing somebody else, and anybody can fill the seat. That's the gag. The gag is anybody could fill the empty seat. When she comes to therapy, she is always bringing somebody else with her. They don't even got to be there. Okay, these 2 couches are Molly and. Molly don't just come to therapy. It's always Molly and, all right? She never addresses herself and herself alone. She lacks accountability. And you guys have dragged her all season for this, for lacking self-awareness, lacking accountability. Her therapist is saying, okay, ma'am, what about you, all right? Who could be in this seat? Let's just run down the ways, okay? Victor, Andrew, Issa, Dro, down to bisexual bae, Dad, Torian, literally anybody could be in this seat. She always has a problem with somebody. And when she gets challenged, this is where Molly has met herself on that beach in that beautiful yellow bikini. When she gets challenged, what her pattern is, and a lot of the times as people, we don't realize what our patterns are. We're just constantly reacting in the same way. Her therapist brings to her attention that she puts up walls, and that is exactly when she shuts down. Look right behind Molly. Look at all these panels. Look at all these bricks. Look at all these lines and grids. Molly is a grid. Look at all this shit behind her, right? All those walls behind her. This is what she's built in herself. And she asked a very prominent question to Molly. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be in a relationship? Baby girl, where's the compromise? Where are the compromises? What I would like to do is learn how to go full screen on this keynote. But then I don't be knowing how to change them. Like, how do you get to the next slide? Oh, was that it? That was it. Look at my TV, y'all. Oh shit, that worked. Guys, look at us. Look at us. Oh wait, I can't keep it here. My bad. Because I can't see nothing else. Dang, we almost had it. All right? We did almost have it. All right? Do you want to be in a relationship? Double click, click enter, use arrows. But guys, then I can't get out of, I can't switch back and forth before my notes. So we fucking tried. All right, here we go. Now, this is going to circle back to the end of the episode. So I want you guys to pay attention right here. When she asks Molly, you don't have to be friends with Issa. Does the relationship with her still serve you? And I made a vlog about this a few months ago, last year, actually, about a year ago, actually. I made a vlog about this, about, what did I call it? An audit, the relationship audit. Do you offer value to the people that you keep in your life, and vice versa? Do they offer value to you? Whether that's love, companionship, encouragement, support, money, whatever it is. What is the value? Audit your relationships. Is something dead and we're just holding on just because we know each other? Or is there still value here? And this is something that Molly really has to think about. So is Molly only attached to the history, or does she want to work to repair the relationship? What we see with Issa and Lawrence, they are currently working to fix the relationship, because last time they had it, Lawrence quit. They quit on each other. That was it. Issa cheated. She quitted on Lawrence. Lawrence left. He quit on Issa. They didn't put the work in. Let's go to Issa's house and see what the hell she's doing. I really want to pay attention here because, again, the blues and the greens are very, very prominent. Right here, let's just look at how structured our girl has become. Look at the boss speed. Look at the worker. Look how prepared and structured and clean. Look at her, okay? Look at our girl doing it. And she is literally grounded. She is on the floor. She has an organized routine. All these sharp lines, these structured, neat patterns, these beautiful, neat piles, okay? She couldn't be more grounded. And she gets a text where she finally confirms with Nathan. She left him on red for a little bit, made sure it was cool, but she did confirm with Nathan that they ready she's cool. She can go ahead and help him. Let's pay attention to these colors. Green for film is described as healing, soothing, perseverance, tenacity, self-awareness, pride, and renewal. Let's look at the color blue. This is contentment, loyalty, a fulfillment, a peace, tranquility, stability. Lisa. Who is Lisa? Help my brain. Issa brings her joy wherever she goes. And she said that. We have heard her say that. She is the happiness first, and wherever she goes, the happiness will be as well, because that's what resides inside of her. She affects her environment and not the other way around, which is how we've seen her operate for 3 seasons now. So even when she's in Lawrence's home, that blue and green is there because she's there. Even when she's home, that blue and green is there because she's there, because whatever resides inside of her is what will shine outside of her. That's my girl. That is my girl. We have a daydream where, okay, she really wants to speak to Molly, but she just doesn't get there. And calling other people just don't hit the same. Kelly ain't available. Amal ain't even listening. He choking on some goddamn hot sauce. Question for you, audience. It's your time to work. Y'all ready? Molly has clear value to Issa. Whenever Issa's in a pinch, we need to call our girl. We need to clear our mind. Nobody can do it the way Molly can do it. Molly has clear value to Issa. Fair question. Issa High, fair question. What value does Issa bring to Molly? And let's wait. I would like to wait. What value does Issa bring to Molly? Camille said Issa. So Lawrence and I are a thing now. Amal, cool. Does he know? Amal is rude, and he's my fave. Amal is so rude. Man. JC said none. JC said none right now. F word is thinking. Mostly Mosley said she only contacted Molly because she needed help with Lawrence. Emotional dumping. Crickets, Sandra said. No, you're not listening. Y'all supposed to be answering. Somebody said, we listening. No, I want you to answer. Fun, enjoyment, loyalty, a friendship, emotional support. The question is, what do Issa give to Molly? That's a good point, Bridget. Molly does like to be needed. A companion, a ride or die. Okay. Shai said humor. I mean, sure. Sure, why not, right? But that's a very fair question. Molly has been saying this might be a little one-sided. Whenever you need something, I got to show up and I got to show out. But that's heavy for somebody to always be there for your dumping. Somebody used a very important phrase, emotional dumping. That's heavy for somebody. It's cute at first, but after a while, it could be like, damn. Y'all want some good news? Look at Issa's recent calls. I'm nosy as hell. I'll be looking. Look at Issa's recent calls. She's calling her mom more. After that release, after that cry, after that clarity, her mom is on that phone twice, which is huge from the block party episode when she was avoiding her mom at all costs. She wasn't talking to her mom at all the day after the block party episode. She called her mom twice. I really like that. And so while Molly is sitting in therapy, and I'm sorry to do this to y'all, Issa Hab, I'm sorry to do it to you, okay? While Molly was in therapy, Issa was looking for therapy. In who? I didn't want to do it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do it. And then we have here, as soon as Molly gets that voicemail, she steps out of therapy. Our girl is a clean slate. She has a new lesson to try on. She's got self-homework to do. But look at all this beautiful greenery. Look at all this structure. Look at all this white. Molly is trying to step into something new. Well, she's supposed to. Molly's homework is to step in something new. Try something you ain't tried before. Do something you've never done before, okay? And she's got this voicemail from Issa, finally reaching out. Issa tried to break that pattern, but stubborn gonna be stubborn, all right? She reached out. Who's hungry? Let's get to the diner. Let's get to the diner. Our girls are met up. Let's come to a common ground. Our girls have met up, all right? Let's look at the fashion. Issa is in blue and orange, and she's mostly in orange. We already covered what blue means. That stability, that tranquility, that peace. But orange is such a beautiful new color. Humor, energy, balance, warmth, enthusiasm. This could be something new and I'm excited about it. Enthusiasm. Converse to Molly, who's head to toe in this blue denim. And we're back to these hot versus cold visuals. If you guys were here for my last dissection when we saw Issa and Lawrence stand in front of that shocking, beautiful neon light with the blue versus red, Prentice Penny was saying that this is the hot versus cold visuals. You could be in the same space, but having different POVs. So while Issa is excited about this moment, Molly's a bit reserved and cold and guarded, right? But we're trying to be here. Whew, baby, look at these big red booths. Look at these this scene is screaming what? Anger, rage, excitement, energy, strength, power, heat, aggression, danger, blood, war, violence. They are literally sitting on a hotbed of issues that are going unspoken. Welcome to the live, Marlene. They're sitting on a hotbed of issues that have gone unspoken this entire time. Ain't saying shit. Ain't saying shit. They ain't talking about nothing. Okay? Going down old history road and talking about what used to happen, what used to be back in the day. Baby, we don't need it. We don't need, y'all have something to talk about. All right? Where are we? There's something really cool here. And if you guys feel like rewatching the episode, I encourage you to rewatch the episode because this right here is my swag. This is a tracking shot. And this tracking shot did something really cool. A tracking shot is when the camera actually follows you while you're walking, right? So these girls have a choice. We have the diner split in two, red and green. Are we going to go to war or are we going to grow? It's their choice. It is these women's choice. Are you going to go to war or are you going to grow? Now, as far as Molly's concerned, this is Molly's point of view. She showed up. She's being nice. Like, this is her trying, right? And Issa, she's like, look, I'm the one who called. I'm the one who planned. And I'm the one who paid for brunch. This is my trying. This is my apology. This is my olive branch to you. Like, look how much I'm doing. And even to show you that I've changed, look, I'm about to go help Nathan and he ain't even doing nothing. See, look, I'm about to go help Nathan. I ain't a user. Like little kid with mom. Look, mom, I'm helping someone. Like, really making sure Molly sees it, right? But in this tracking shot we got here, now these girls right here, they're getting up to leave the diner and they're about to walk out. And we go from green, where you had the opportunity to communicate and grow, and as we follow them, to red. We went from growth to war. Why? Because you guys refuse to talk. You guys refuse to address the issues. And because things have gone unsaid, because we're carrying all that red with us wherever we go, it's going to show up again. And you better believe it. That was a really cool shot that I really, really, really enjoyed. And baby, we got a war coming. we have something coming. Let's go back to our man. And I love the way, I'm so sorry I took this still shot of Molly. This was just, look, it is what it is. Hot and cold colors have returned. Andrew is in a shade of red and a deeper purple, a burgundy, and Molly's still in her cool guarded blue. And even the apartment, even the shot is divided between open space and imprisonment and guarded lines, walls. The apartment is split into itself, and that can very much justify how this couple handles each other and how they handle their own lives. Andrew offers Molly, as he always does, let me give you a different point of view. Let me give you a different perspective. Like, she did a lot. She made a mistake. Could you meet her halfway? And what does Molly do when he offers her that? She fucking hightails it out of there. She gets right up out that frame. I gotta see you from somewhere else, boo. We are not aligned right now. Don't offer me a different perspective. Don't offer me a point of view. She heads towards somewhere guarded. She heads towards a split level. She goes towards the clutter. She goes towards the mess. Like, this is her comfort zone. All this blockage. This is Molly's comfort zone. Meanwhile, okay, Andrew. Open, free, transparent, clear. Can you just see something clearly for once, girl? Can you please just see something clearly for once? Look at her. No. No. Guys, I've got to ask you, audience, it's your turn again. Here we go. Now, this is where Molly declines Victor's peace offering. I ain't going to no damn Clippers game. I don't care. Audience, Andrew provides value to Molly. He is always helping ease her emotional stresses and tensions. What value does Molly provide Andrew? Momi says Molly's issue is that Issa uses her and doesn't respect boundaries, which is true, but she hasn't properly communicated that. Nobody's communicated anything. You're absolutely right. Nobody communicated anything. Oh, Mara says he constantly makes this pleading face and body language to her. Andrew gonna be gone soon. Lydia Rose says, Issa said, if it doesn't work out with Andrew, it won't be because of me, girl. Issa was right. Yikes. Molly is the queen of self-sabotage. Jayla Vaughn says, sex, that is the value. Loda, not a damn thing. JC says, Molly is a burden. Headaches, Loda says. Damn. Hot pocket, sister of queen, not a hot pocket. Hey, Janae. She said, that's it. Kendra's here. Maybe sex, that's it. Y'all say sex. All she had for this man is the vagina. Whoo! And what an option to ease on out of this uncomfortable ass conversation. Let's look for somebody who was missing. Somebody is missing and we still can't find her. Someone or something is dead and gone. And is it just a TV show or is it something else here? When we in this uncomfortable spot, we got to look for Latoya. I really like this scene between Issa and her intern. I love this intern. I love their relationship. They're on the same page. They're on the same accord. And this intern is helpful and excited and positive. And she keeps Issa's mindset on the positive. When Issa's about to beat herself up, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to work. I ain't got no title. I ain't got nothing. The intern's like, but we just booked 3 vendors. That was just our 3rd. Everything's lit. Do you want an ego or not? Like, she is innovative. She's positive. She keeps Issa's mind on a focused, positive path. And I love somebody who brings new ideas. It's great to be a leader. It's great to be a boss. But if you are not listening and open to the ideas of your team, you are going to fail. You're going to fail. Trust your team. And as much as Issa is the leader, this intern is pulling her weight, handling it, but Issa doesn't even wake up. And she brings new ideas. I love that. I absolutely love that. Issa's geeked. Let's get to her and Lawrence, where it's looking like he's about to leave, y'all. The answer is getting closer that Lawrence is about to leave. This job is looking good. The interview went real well, and we know he don't interview well. Lawrence doesn't really interview well. So the fact that this is good is like a really good thing. So all that. So here we have something interesting. When she recaps with Lawrence, she describes that meeting with Molly as something really good. Molly was nice. All we got to do is just go a few weeks. We're going to be good. We're going to be back to self-care Sundays. Like, she really believes that they're in a good place. And she thinks that because Molly is being nice, that Molly's healed and Molly's over it and she's on the same page. But something really interesting happens here as well. Let me fix this hair. Oh my God. A double conversation is happening. The layers between Issa and Molly and Issa and Lawrence, it's two conversations at once. When Issa says, it felt really good to reconnect, I missed her, you can easily apply that to Lawrence, who responds, maybe you just needed some space before trying again, which we talked about last week. And someone here on the live chat said, the reason why Molly and Issa have friction is because they didn't have the space that Issa and Lawrence had to heal and to grow and to re-meet each other. Issa and Molly have been on top of each other since the beginning. They've stayed in the muck of their mess, which is why they can't even see the newness in each other, right? It's not working. They're clashing. So when Lawrence says maybe you just needed some space before trying again, that totally applies to why they work. You guys were totally right in our last dissection series. So I want to show you this picture because they're in two different places. Lawrence says, maybe you needed some space to try again. And look at his energy. Look at his emotions. Look where he's at. He's like a downer. But when Issa hears that, look at her face. We got space. Everything's lit. This is exciting. Now, wait a minute. You both are on the same journey together. Y'all took the space, reconnected. We got one like this. There you go, one like that. How, what's not clicking? What is it? What's not clicking? What's not clicking? What color is he in, guys? Guys, what color is he in? I don't know. I saw that dark door behind Issa in the beginning. I see Lawrence's red. I'm reading his face. I don't know. And I just feel like Issa at this point is delusional. I'm sorry to tell you, Issa Hive. Issa is delusional about where she thinks her relationships are. There is a such thing as being too optimistic. Your head is in a cloud still. She thinks her and Molly are good. She thinks her and Lawrence are good. She's cutting off. Well, we ain't get there yet. I was about to get ahead of myself. We ain't get there yet. But she is delusional. And right before we exit the scene, the same thing that happened with Andrew and Molly, look in the back. We got looking for Latoya. Something is dead and gone. We have looking for Latoya. I'm sorry to do it. And you know I'm Lawrence Hive. I really wanted this, but something's not sitting right with me. We got looking for Latoya with them hot and cold colors. Y'all in the same place. Y'all on the same poster doing the same show, but y'all hot and cold. We got we going at it at two different ends. We're looking for Latoya. Janelle said, you in danger, girl. Classic line. I don't know, guys. I'm not too confident here. Good thing we got another whore. Let's go to Nathan's house. Issa's back in her beautiful, bright, vibrant, energetic, humorous orange. In this new land, she's bringing her new self, her new energy, her new vibe to Nathan, who is, look at this gate. Heavy, cold, guarded. We couldn't read Nathan for a whole goddamn season. Look at what Issa has to get through to access Nathan. Okay. Goddamn. And when Nathan's trying to put on a smooth move, she get up out of there. She puts a room between them. She separates. I have to leave you, baby. I'm sorry. I got to leave you in the past. I'm so sorry. I got a new man now. I's a woman now. I got a new man now. Who's your ex? He was your same man. All right. I'm sorry to do it to you, Nathan. But she's showing him her back. She's hiding her truth. When she decides, fuck this, new Issa's here. Let's make these boundaries clear. Let's be honest. Yo, I'm with my ex again. I don't know. My man is back. Okay? My man is back. And when something about when men get hurt feelings, what they do? They attack. When you ever hurt a man's feelings in romance, the first thing they do, them low blows, they start to attack. And they egos get bruised and they get a little salty. Oh, the one you cheated on? Oh, the one I ain't got his shit together? That's the thing about pillow talking too. That's the thing about talking like when you mad at somebody. Because people remember what you say when you mad at somebody else. So now when you like, oh, we all good, they remember the nasty things you said. Then that pillow talking got to chill out, right? That pillow talking got to chill because that's the first thing he brought up. And so if you gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. Well, you ghosted, nigga. What's good? Issa's had enough. Let's put it all on the table then. The conversation, the transparent conversation she couldn't have with Molly. Let's put it all on the table, okay? Issa only discusses and only brings up the elephant in the room between them when she was under attack. This is what pushes her to finally have the conversation where Nate reveals that he's bipolar and that was the reason for him ghosting. Audience question. Nathan's voice is everything, Shalane. His that southern, it come out his mouth like honey. Just from the back of his throat. Nathan's goddamn voice. Oh. Audience question. And let's be honest and transparent with each other. I feel like we've earned that right. Okay? Let's be honest and transparent with each other. Yes, he ghosted. Yes, Nathan ghosted. But did he owe her the conversation of revealing his mental health? When you have mental health, those are very confidential experiences. You don't have to share. You're not at liberty to share with people because they're just wondering. But he did something that really fucked Issa up. That ghosting really got her out her element. So did he owe her that? Did he owe her the revelation of his bipolarism? The other F word says, him being bipolar does not absolve what he did, but it would give context, and depending on his communication skills, I would give grace. Communication in that Southern drawl, I will give way more than grace. Let me tell you a goddamn thing, okay? Camille says, is mental health a good enough excuse to disappear for weeks though? How hard is it to send a text saying, I'm going through something right now? I don't know. Bernice says he definitely doesn't owe her. Fedora says it's personal to the person. Abina says if he wants a relationship with her, then yes, reveal. Some people are saying no. Crispy no one said no. Shy said no. Mostly Mosley says, especially with that being something that he just discovered about himself, he didn't owe it to her. I kind of feel the same. I kind of feel that reveal that's a really personal and dark journey. You know, it's not easy to reveal. I remember I had these best friends for years. They had no idea I was going through like a terrorizing depression. And I never felt comfortable enough to reveal that. I never felt like it was their need to know. And bipolarism and him having to deal with that, sometimes there is no language. What he did was definitely messed up, But to be cornered and have to like tell somebody that about yourself just because like, you know, you left and you ain't say nothing. It's up to them, right? It's up to them. But he did confide in her. He did let her know the truth. And I think it was revealed in the first time we met Nathan last season when we met Nathan in the back of the lift, party lift, when he was cool and chilling to very much not, which is a dangerous stereotype of mental health that they're violent, right? That's a very dangerous stereotype. And I'm not saying that Insecure did this. However, let's be careful. We did see when we first met Nathan that Nathan was chill and cool until he wasn't. And we saw him do that switch. And the first thing when Issa pulled over and he was under pressure to take accountability for his action, what did he do? He ran. He ghosted. The circles are completing. The beginnings are meeting the ends, and the ends are meeting the beginnings. It's very intricate and very exciting. The first thing Nate did when we met him was ghost. The first thing he did was run. I'm about to say, you can't make that up, but it's literally made up. It is made up. Whew. All right, let's get back to Molly and Andrew. We got to help Nate move. We got to give him a new place. Here we go. Molly girl. Oh, Molly, why? Molly, why? Molly. Oh. Andrew's trying to confide in her. He's trying to tell her, this is my brother, this is my family. Are you really not going to try? Molly just did something really shady here, right? They decided to order the food that they wanted to eat. And Molly, on her own volition and no communication, comes back with something totally different. Something that they decided together was changed on Molly's singular volition. And she made a decision without him that affects him. So what do we come through? What do we come home to? She built Andrew's walls. He put his walls back up. Them striped shirts, this balcony, they've gone into the prison themselves. They've gone into that elevated standing in that prison. Look at all these lines on the chairs and the banister and his shirt. She single-handedly built his walls up again. And girl, we finally got him to where we want, but these patterns that you won't let go of have recreated him to be guarded with you again. Wow. My heart broke. And she don't even see it. She doesn't even see it. And her old patterns dictates to her, like she expects him to fit her world, but Molly makes no room for him. He has to beg her to make room for him. And she doesn't realize that she's leaving him out all the time. And he's holding her to task. Like, you're really not going to talk to my brother? Like, this is family. And she doesn't budge. Okay? She doesn't budge. So to just give her a little taste of her own medicine, Andrew imposes Nathan Issa on Molly's takeout night. Well, if you ain't gonna ask me what I'm gonna eat, I'm not gonna ask you what company we can or cannot have. Come on in, grab a seat, it's fine, right? But let's look at Issa, and I like the way Issa and Nate do it. Oh, why this picture came out like that? Well, Issa is by the blinds. This picture came out all weird. Issa is by the blinds. So though they're in the same space, Issa's meeting Molly where she's at. Issa's guarded too. Look at all these stripes behind Issa. Issa's very much guarded too. Well, I don't know. There's something still a little funky in the air. There's still a lot of things unsaid, but I'll be cordial. I'll be nice. Well, who like Chinese food? Let's eat. It's dinner time. I love my transitions. It's dinner time. Who's hungry? Kendra said, that's that man's house anyway. LB says, no, she don't have to be friends with his brother. That's a scary line to tread. You're trying to build a personal relationship and not fucking with his family. That's a scary line to tread. I'm not dating nobody that don't fuck with my sister. It'll never happen. I don't care what she said to you. I don't care. You're just not going to talk with my sister? Can't do it. So in the dinner, something is very interesting here. Let's take a look at Issa. Look how guarded Issa is. Look at all this mess and these gridded lines. And she's trying to make the best of it, right? This humorous, optimistic orange. She's trying to make a mess of it. But we got all these grids and these lines bearing her in because she's like suffocating in this corner, right? And on the other side, we got Molly. I don't know why my pictures are cutting off like this, but Molly, you guys can't see, but she's on the floor and she's in front of these blinds that Issa was just in, right? Molly is just as guarded. These stripes meet these women here. And Molly is not on the same level as her man. She's not on the same level as Issa. She's literally somewhere else. She's not connected with any of them. And we just have the guys here and everything's fine. You know, the guys don't even know what the hell going on. But my favorite part about this scene and this look is that there's a huge mess in the room and no one's touching it. No one is touching the mess in the room. Let's play a game. Let's go get wine. Let's talk about back in the day. There's a huge mess that we need to clean up and no one wants any parts of it. F that, okay? F that. Somebody said she was a downer. All right, Sandra. All right. Corinthia said she's beneath them. You guys hate Molly, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to bring you to the trough to make you drink later. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do it to you. So here we have these colors meeting again. Oh, am I skipping? Okay, I am skipping. So here, where everybody's joking and kikiing and having a good time, in Molly's point of view, her trying to be present and being nice is her attempt to heal. Like, this is it. Like, I'm here. What else do you want from me? But Issa is already in full-fledged healed mode. Like, we moved on, we over. Look at me and my girl kikiing. I knew it. It wasn't nothing. We just gonna go ahead and Self-Care Sunday's coming up until we get what? That text that leaves Issa's face crack. That text message said Issa's face was cracked when Molly accidentally texted her that, look at me trying to be nice to her. I'm a big girl now. I'm trying to be nice to this girl. And the mess has met them. Issa gets so consumed in this that the sound literally fades out. She can't hear what nobody's saying. You ever been so mad you can't, nothing around you even matters no more? That sound just faded out. And Issa is just looking at this phone like, I don't fucking believe this. I don't believe this, right? Let's get the fuck out of here. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Let's get the fuck out of here. One of my favorite shots. It's one of my favorite shots right here now. A lot of you have been tagging me and DMing me and adding me about the mention of twins throughout this entire season. And if this shot doesn't explain the twin theme right here, there's nothing else to say or show you. This is the theme of the series, this twin perfect symbolized imagery, that there's two sides to every vision. There's always two sides to every vision. There's always a dual point of view to one situation. That is the twin imagery. And literally the doors look like an 11, like a mirror image. The sides of Issa look like a mirror image. This is what it all comes down to. We could be fighting about one thing, but you and I do not see what had happened the same exact reason. And what do we owe each other to fully understand where you're coming from and where I'm coming from? And can we still go together? Do we still match? Can we still meet in the middle with these two different points of view? We're still playing with the hot and cold colors right here, right? And this is the exact color scheme when Issa sees Lawrence for the first time versus when these two friends see each other for the first time as their new personas. So here we go. Okay, here we go. We have the hot and cold imaging back. At the end of the day, Molly isn't impressed. Like, Issa's moving different, but Molly's point of view, she hasn't seen the changes. She hasn't. Issa's still lying, still using. And when the block party is coming up and Issa's in a bind, she could have been honest. She could have been transparent. She could have made a different decision. But in Molly's point of view, give her that grace, guys. She's a human being. In Molly's point of view, Issa didn't step up into this new independent persona. Issa did what Molly knows her to do, was to do something shady and untruthful. You went behind my back, used my boyfriend, who I said I didn't want to be a part of your block party scheme. You did it anyway, and you crossed my boundary. You have yet to acknowledge that. You have yet to apologize for that. You have yet to even be woman enough. If you're supposed to be this new person, why can't you come with the clarity? Molly hasn't seen it. Let's look at Issa. Issa, to all her credit, has changed so much. And us as an audience have seen it. Nate's seen it. Lawrence has seen it. Like, we've seen Issa grow, but Molly has not. Because Issa is using old tools to get to a new place. When it comes to Molly, Issa constantly relies on their history to get them to a new place. You cannot get to a new place if all your tools are broken. We have proven that these tools that you were trying to use are broken. And you always try to do a brunch. We always play a drinking game. You always lie. So if I'm seeing the same patterns from you, Issa, how can I trust that you're a new person? And when it was time for you to step up and be the new person, you snuck me. You said you were different, but baby, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Molly has not seen it, and that is a very fair point of view from Molly. I haven't seen it, sis. I'm sorry. Okay? So, audience question. Turn it back on you, because you guys are very much a part of this experience that we're curating together. Audience question. Now let's put the anti-Molly down. Let's really be fair here. Let's be fair. Can you hold someone accountable for not letting you grow when you never gave them a chance to see it? Can you hold someone accountable for not allowing you to grow when you've never showed it? Janelle says, Molly didn't express any of this though. Neither did Issa. These girls, we agreed together that these girls are not communicating, and that is their flaw and their crutch. Chasing Aaron, I just answered what Issa did wrong to Molly. And that was a pretty big deal. Chidam says, but she hasn't given Issa the chance to show her the change. Issa had plenty of opportunities, I'm sorry to tell you. She's had plenty of opportunities. To Molly's very fair point of view, we haven't seen Issa be the independent boss, not needing, not whining, not sneaking, not lying. When it comes to Molly's experience of Issa, Issa keeps showing her the same patterns. Imani says, yes, you hold them accountable. Issa called Molly, that shows growth. Molly showed up, that shows growth. Don't fall for the cute, quirky, orange, likable girl. Let's be fair to two human beings. Let's detach from, we love Issa. I love Issa. We love Issa. We get it. Let's not fall for the easy, good, bad, like, don't like. Let's really think about how Molly is experiencing Issa. Because think about it. When Issa cheated, Lawrence hated her. Molly loved her. Wasn't that a fair point of view for Lawrence to be like, I don't fuck with her? Wasn't that a fair point of view? Why are we not giving the same grace for Molly to be angry? Molly has a point of view to be angry. EJ says, if I have a friend who claimed to grow, but they still doing the same old, every time I see them, then how am I wrong when I say they ain't changed? When you had a chance to step up, you snuck me and used my man when I asked you not to. That's a big deal, guys. I'm telling you, that's a big deal. DJ Gray says, I disagree. Issa was trying to show Molly, but Molly kept shutting her down. Okay. Beat for cheat, what up? I don't think so. You have to give people the room to show you how they have blossomed. I don't believe Issa stepped up to the plate when it comes to Molly. Bernice says, I can definitely detach. Issa is making an effort. Where is Molly angry at? I mean, she's explained it this entire time. She's explained it this entire time. And at the end of all of this, Molly calls it off. Maybe who you are now and who I am now doesn't fit anymore. Let's answer the therapist question from the top of the episode. How does Issa serve you? What value is there for you, Molly, in this relationship? Molly cannot find an answer. Molly comes up blank, you guys. We're doing the same old games. We're doing the same old brunch. You're doing the same old schemes when it comes to me. I don't like it. I'm over it. I'm in a new place, a place that I'm thrilled by and excited by and trying to grow to, whether or not I arrived yet. But what this old history is not for me anymore. We're done. We don't fit no more. And let me tell you guys something. Before I do, I want to do this first. This picture purposely matches the way Lawrence and Issa met each other with the red and the blue. This picture between Molly and Issa perfectly matches for a reason, and here's why. Growth can do two things. Growth can do two things. It can heal and it can break. Growth can do two things. It can heal Lawrence and Issa, or it can break Issa and Molly. Growth is not a one-size-fits-all. We all don't land to happy endings and butterflies and candy and sunshine when we grow. Sometimes to grow, old things, old friends, old relationships, old mindsets, old jobs, they have to fall away, even the things that you've known the longest. And I stand here as a testament to that. When an old friend that I knew since I was 4 years old called me to want to hang out and go to the movies, and I had to stop her right there. I said, we have nothing in this space besides the fact that we know each other. And that may be hurtful. She may have grown. She may be a new person, but all I know of her are her old patterns. And that doesn't fit the woman that I am now and today. And I don't agree with her old patterns. The old me, baby Tosh, hurt, immature, in the dark Tosh, would accept that kind of friendship and accept those kind of betrayals that I've constantly seen from her, right? The old Tosh would accept that. Tosh now, who loves herself more than anything, who wakes up excited about her future, her identity, her growth, her magnetism, her drive, her ambition, this Tasha right here, this little Tasha right here, would never accept a friendship like that. Yes, we've known each other since we were kids, sure. Do you serve me? And I don't know the new you. but the you that I do know, and it's the only thing I know, and you haven't shown me this great new you can't come. We were best friends. You were cool. You were awesome. I've been waiting for new you to arrive. Haven't seen it. And I told her we either gonna get to know each other or this is it. And that was it. That was it. And we end with the song saying, I've been trying to be where you are, but maybe I'm searching too hard. I wish you come and find me. Of course, Issa would love to invite Molly to come see the new person, come experience the new person. I changed so much. I'm not the user you know, I'm not the schemer you know. But that's all you showed Molly. And when Molly said that that was a boundary, you crossed my boundary, you got defensive and you blamed. You don't use someone's significant other to help yourself when they've asked you not to. That's a huge and selfish boundary to cross. And that is the last experience Molly has had of Issa. Sure, she can show up and be cute. Sure, she can show up and be funny. Sure. But you haven't shown me anything else. You haven't shown me anything else. This is the only the last experience I had of you is you sneaking me and using my love when I asked you not to. Thank you, Trini Boy, for the cash donation. And ladies and gentlemen, Insecure, episode 9, we have one more episode. And I love doing dissections. I love doing deep dives, and I see y'all love it too. So if you guys want another deep dive on another show, on another film, I have them over on patreon.com/JustLatasha, where I do a dissection series, a dissection workshop, and we're going to be on Zoom together. So this time I get to see y'all. I get to hear y'all. I get to ask questions live and on time. And we're going to be doing it together. So it's not just you listening to me, but y'all going to be in the room too. It's going to be a fun as hell experience. The first one I'm going to be doing is Hereditary, the film. We're going to be dissecting that. Perfect movie. If you're not following me on Instagram and Twitter, I am on Instagram at JustLatasha. I am on Twitter at JustLatasha404. I thank you guys so much for supporting this series. My channel has grown so much. I've interacted with so many new people. You guys talk to me on Twitter. You guys talk to me on Instagram. You guys leave such amazing, beautiful comments here. I appreciate the growth of this channel and how much you guys have engaged with this Insecure dissection series. You guys who know, if you follow me on Twitter, you've been seeing me stalk the Insecure cast. I've been trying to get Prentice Prunty to join me for the finale dissection. I've been trying to get some writers. I've reached out to Jean Ellie, who plays Ahmad. We ain't confirmed for none, y'all, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm still going to bring it. Thank you, Lynn Davis, for that cash donation. But I really do want to do something special for you guys for the season finale. So fingers crossed, I'm going to be stalking them. Hopefully somebody will pop up and join me for this dissection, because if you're in the room, you got way more insight than we have right here, right? Thank you, Danielle, so much for that cash donation. Look, I didn't even know I had a dimple. Look at that right there. Anyway, that's it. Like this video, everyone. It helps me so much as a creator when you guys like and share the content, because people can't find it. People get afraid of the timestamp. They see an hour and they run away. Let them know it's one of the best reviews. Share the content. Give it a thumbs up before you exit and get out of here. And I'll be seeing you guys on the internet, okay? The next show is this Thursday at 8 p.m. The 8 p.m. show, we'll be talking about the week's largest topic, the biggest news story, whatever it may be up until Thursday. We'll be discussing it live at 8 p.m. My patrons, I will see you because you guys have paid your $5 for the extra private stream on Sunday. If you guys are missing my Sunday private stream, become a $5 patron right now. Get in that room. We be having hella fun. And man, next week is the last one. Next week is the last one. I'm hella excited. I think this I think the finale is going to blow us out the water. I don't see a happy ending with Issa and Lawrence. I know I'm going to cry. And Issa's getting rid of her hoes too soon. She getting rid of her hoes too soon. Well, that's hopeless romantics for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate you all. You all are the best. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Oh, here we go. All right. And I'll see you Thursday at 8. Bye.